Welcome to One Chemistry. Always try to do your best. Now, let us see about 100 concepts in organic chemistry. We are seeing it as episodes. This is the episode number 52. If you didn't watch previous episodes, I encourage you to go and see. Here, we solve 5 problems step by step. Stay tuned. Let us see the first question. The first question is about energy difference between cyclohexane. They given us pair. The A is with half boat and chair form. B is with twisted boat and chair form. C is with half boat and twisted boat form. D is with half chair and boat form. From the question and 4 different possible differences, you might realize the question is really about different conformations versus stability difference. The answer is A. Let us see how. The answer is very simple if you know the different conformations of cyclohexane. As everybody knows, the stable conformation is chair form. Next comes twisted boat. Because twisted boat avoid the flag fold interaction, then the boat will come, later half boat will come. Half boat is a very strained system with eclipsed conformation, so it will be very least stable, and most stable will be chair. So the maximum energy difference will be observed between chair form and boat form. So the answer will be clearly A. The half boat and chair have maximum energy difference. Here the concepts you have to learn here is the different conformation of cyclohexane and its stability. Then let us look at the next question. They given the 4 different conjugated structure. The P1 is with 3-member ring with cation, Q is with 5-member ring with cation and anion, R is with partial conjugation, S is with multiple conjugation. Pick a structure. Here they are asking aromatic compounds among these. The choices suggest that only 2 will be aromatic, whether R and S or P and Q or Q and S and P and S. So from the 4 structure and possible aromaticity, you might realize the question is really about structure and the charge on that and its aromaticity. The answer is D. Let us see how. Here only P and S are aromatic. We have to analyze every structure individually. So let us analyze the P there. P is with 3-member and it has cation and conjugation. So the positive charge provides the conjugation. It has 2 pi electron. So it's a Huckel electron. So N is 0 there. So you have 2 pi electron. It is aromatic. If you look at the Q1, everybody thinks that it is a kind of ion pair. Basically it is a carbonyl group. It provides the conjugation there. So the CO, the positive charge provides the conjugation. It has 4 pi electrons with conjugation. So it is a 4 and pi electron system which is anti-aromatic. Then look at the R. R you have 1 sp3 carbon, so no delocalization. So the concept of aromaticity will not be there. So it is non-aromatic system. Then let us look at the structure. Yes, you have long chain system which is in the cyclic form and you have delocalization. If you count pi electron, it will be 7 pi bond and 14 pi electron. It will come as 4n plus 2 pi electron system. So it is with N3 which is aromatic. So only P and S are aromatic. Here the concepts you have to learn here is conjugation is important. If there is no conjugation, it is a non-aromatic system. Then even the carbonyl group provide the conjugation because of its small positive charge, that is delta plus. Then let us look at the next question. You have benzene attached with few 6-member cyclohexanol. You are using the sulfuric acid. They ask you to find the product where the sulfonation occur. The sulfonation occur in the cyclic ring or the aromatic ring. In aromatic the positions are 1, 2, 3. So you have to guess where the sulfonation occurs. So there is a 4 different possibilities. So from the question and possible 4 different answers, you might realize the question is really about regioselective substitution of SO3H group. The answer is B. Let us see how. Here the elimination of other choices are very easy because hexane ring reaction will not be favorable because of poor electron density. Then you are having the reaction only in the benzene ring. So where the attack will happen, you have to guess it. You have the substitution in the benzene ring based on the 6-member ring. Here two carbonyl group is attached, it's electron withdrawing group, it is the meta director. Same with first methylene group, it's electron donating group, it is the ortho para director. The substitution of 3 is major because the third position is meta to carbonyl group and para to 1-methylene group. So it is a favorable one. The another reason for the selectivity is the cation stability. If you attack in ACD, you have the cation formed near the carbonyl. What really happens is the cation will be destabilized by electron withdrawing group. Either you can start from directing ability or the cation stability. Both will give answer B there. Here the concepts you have to learn here is always the electrophile attack the electron rich ring and you have to guess the direct influence of attached groups. Then let us look at the next question. They given the cyclohexane attached with bromine, methyl and deuterium and hydrogen. They are using the strong base sodium ethoxide. They ask you to find the product. Here choices are given, all are eliminated one. They are asking whether the hydrogen which is into bromine is eliminated or trans to bromine is eliminated or the deuterium and bromine are eliminated or both are possible equally. So 4 different answers. So from the question and 4 different answers you might realize the question is about regioselective elimination and the elimination is whether on deuterium or on hydrogen. The answer is C. Let us see how. Here the problem in plain sight we have to draw in the chair form. While drawing on the chair form you have to maintain the relationship there. The bromine and hydrogens are syn and bromine and deuteriums are trans and methyl and bromine are trans. This relationship should be maintained while draw the structure. So you have to draw. Here the elimination we are focusing on. Elimination require anti-periplanar position. So if you look at it, only deuterium is anti-periplanar to bromine. So it will only be eliminated, not the hydrogen. So you get elimination. You write the final product. If you redraw nicely, it will be the answer C. So here the concepts you have to learn in is elimination require anti-periplanar atom. Here it is deuterium and boron. Second thing is deuterium don't play any role here. Don't think of carbon deuterium bond strength. So only geometry anti-periplanar position is important here. Then let us look at the next question. The starting metal is alcohol, which is tertiary alcohol. They given the SOCl2 and they ask you to find the product. They given the 2 substituted and 2 eliminated product. 2 substituted product are the chlorine with retention in configuration or the inversion in configuration or elimination in terms of cis form or elimination in terms of trans form. So 4 different possibilities. So from the reactant and reagent and 4 different answers, you might realize the question is really about elimination versus substitution. Whether the inversion or the configuration difference happen or not is the real question. The answer is A. Let us see how. Here the mechanism is interesting. It's SNI mechanism with retention in configuration. It is an internal SN2 reaction. You can clearly see once you see the reaction steps. First step you are having alcohol. Alcohol attack SO and chlorine is the leaving group. Chlorine eliminates, you have SOCl formation. Then SOCl you have chlorine. Chlorine again a good leaving group so it can attack back. Since the elimination happened on the same phase, oxygen and chlorine will be on same configuration like concerted mechanism. So chlorine is from sulfur, it will be also backside of that one. So retention in configuration. So this is called SNI mechanism with retention in configuration. If it is a SN2 mechanism, we will observe inversion in configuration. But here there is no inversion product. Second thing is no strong base or a good leaving group or a high temperature given. So no elimination also possible here. So the answer is clearly A. Retention in the configuration of the product. Here the concepts you have to learn here is SNI mechanism which happened on the same phase with retention in configuration. That's all from this episode. I hope it was easy. Thanks for watching. If you have any suggestion, comment below. Stay tuned for next episode.